Hello, welcome back to Train with David. Trying one of my little 009s, the blue one, with the caboose and two carriages. It's slow running. The battery is quite strong in this one. So here where we have the track problem for the HO being a short wheelbase and rubber driven wheels at the rear doesn't seem to have the same problem. As this runs on one HO battery, it's a little bit different running for the higher speed. Let's just move position somewhat. Yeah, we've derailed slightly there on the last. So let's see. I've added a few of the logs and the small cabins and the coal bunker, and yeah, we can see the last carriage is just hanging on. But the slow running is what I like about this. So at the top of the layout here, I just added my hill and the farm, and of course with the slow running it takes longer to get round the layout. For me, far more realistic. Over the weekend I've been contemplating putting two boards together to make it a much longer layout, and to try and, in my mind, to use both types of tracks, the 009 track with the tighter radius and this larger HO, and have something in the realm of running the wide track down into the loop and a tighter track coming back up, and make sort of a W, so that I could have scenery around the outside of the track as I do here. More importantly, I'd have a different layout to the oval, and I'd have a centre part which could be utilised for either the town, countryside as I have here, or even the mining. So that would lend itself to doing two scenes in one, I think. Give that more thought. It's not beyond the realms of possibility, that. So that's pulling the little carriages. Let's come down track, right? Yeah, that rear is slightly off track. So let's run some good wagons. I don't know how the other locos are, but I've got a few spare batteries just in case. Let this disappear into the distance. Back in a moment, folks. Well, just for something different, I put my little red loco out, and I've just got two of the high-sided wagons. One is a short wheelbase and one is a long wheelbase, so we are navigating quite successfully here. Yeah, I think the HO trains on a small layout such as this one don't look as realistic as the slow running 009. So on my larger layout with the two straights, and that's glued direct to the board with the track, suits the town or city layout with all the shops, etc. So I think, as I've said a few times before, I need to keep one for one and maximise, that's the word, maximise the running of the trains, the HO far more suited to the longer oval, and to the shorter tracks, obviously the HO, which is what they were designed on with the smaller radius track in the first place. So they ran even better still on this wider HO track. So let's just have a different look at the layout. Slow running. And the trees in the background breaking up. Yeah. Chugging along. Now I've seen on a couple of my sites, now I'm looking around, benches and chairs, so I think a few of those on my different stations, Mountain Ash, Aberdare and Cardiff, would look quite realistic, having the odd chair, and I see you can get sedentary figures. I think what I need is a lot more figures around the track workers, more than my road workers that I've got, so I should be looking at that over the next couple of weeks, and we'll see what we can come up with. So on conclusion of this running, I'm going to cut the track and see if I can just align it slightly better, because that would even make a difference for these little 009s, but would at least allow me to run an HO train with a short rake of goods wagons or whatever. So on that note, we'll wish you all thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. If you've got any comments, please say so. Don't be afraid. Bye for now.